This is my problem. She doesn't even understand why. She don't know why that they had that conversation. She don't know what led up to the conversation. And my thing is this, I'm thinking about if somebody is disrespecting and talking down about your boyfriend in your face on national TV, why do you think that's cool? Do you think that's not cool? Did you have a conversation with him off camera? Told him don't do that? No, you didn't. You sat there, you took it, you let Tom kiss you on your face while he was bashing your boyfriend Thomas. That's the reason why they had the combo. And you don't see that as a problem. You thinking it's because you dancing. Nobody give a damn about them fucking dancing. You give a damn about the respect level, the disrespect level. Do you care enough about me to stand up for me? What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Thanks for Your Criticism. I'm doing a recap of Temptation Island, episode 5. I'm gonna get kind of like straight into it. Probably start with Erica and Kendall. But before that, do me a favor, like and subscribe to the video. I know y'all can see if y'all here, if y'all somehow found the video. I don't know how, but if y'all did, you see my subscribers and I ain't got many. So just do me a favor and subscribe for me. I appreciate it. Now, with this episode, it was a lot of people kind of understanding where they at mostly, a lot of clarification about certain things, and you know, you got some people wilding out, and you got a lot of stuff going on. But let me go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna just start off with Erica and Kendall basically, and after the bonfire and stuff like that and everything from last episode, she said she has to move on because what else is there to do after everything that Kendall did? It's like it's time to move on for her. And I absolutely agree. I mean, you know, what else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, well, you can't see, but the audience and everybody else sees that this relationship ain't no good for you. So moving on and, you know, just going about you and worrying about you is the best thing for right now. After that, you know, it was a party going on. After all that, you know what I'm saying? They getting down to business. They like, man, we just gonna forget about that bonfire and we gonna party and stuff like that. And Tom and Erica have a little chat while Chelsea's sitting in them little swingy things. I don't know what you call them things, but they wrapped around 2 trees and you just sit in the middle and you just chill out. I don't know what it is. Somebody let me know in the comment section if you can. Now, after, you know, after that and stuff like that, you know, Tom says, yeah, you know, you my number one. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about you and, you know, and stuff like that. Now, this the thing I got with Tom. For one, he's always shitting on people. Like, always shitting on people. It's like, it never fails. And it's crazy. I don't know why he do that. To boost himself up, I don't know. I talked about it last video, but I noticed, and that wasn't cool. But the good thing is, Erica, she see right through this. She see right through it. It ain't even a if, and, or but. She says that it don't sound genuine. And it ain't. He only want one thing, which is fine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Everybody there for different reasons, but you know what I'm saying? This is where he at with it, and he smell blood like a shock in water. You know what I'm saying? You hurting right now, and he already heard the story, so he coming after you like, sure, she hurt right now. Maybe I could scoop her up, be the hero. You know, maybe she'll, you know, do anything, something like that to see if he could catch her in a vulnerable situation. But after that, the next day, you see her crying and everything like that. And, you know, she crying and she just thinking about her life and everything like that and everything that she did for this man and stuff like that. And she's super sad about it. You know what I'm saying? And she should be, because she went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that's at. And at the bonfire, she see Kendall doing what he normally do again. And guess what? She ain't surprised. She ready to move on. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, Mark was asking her something, and she ain't going back.
Is there anything Kendall can do at this point that's going to have you at the final bonfire jump back into his arms?
Absolutely not.
And honestly, she'll be a fool to go back. But sometimes people do. But in a situation like this on national television and stuff like that, this would be 10 times harder. But don't nobody live your life. You live your own life. You got to accept the consequences or the actions or the choices that you make after everything happens. And you gotta be able to live with that. And if you can't make that decision, if you can't, then just move on, which nobody even fought you for. So just move on, Erica. I'm just saying, if you somehow listening to this video, which I'm sure you're not, because it ain't got that many views. But if you are, that'll probably be best. Now we move on to Kendall, and it starts out with the bonfire and everything like that. He finally said something that makes sense. He says something along the lines of, if the guy's not willing to give her information or something like that that's gonna help her grow, then he gonna be upset about it.
Really want to see what's going on in the girl's villa. She's sitting in a house and men are just pouring things into her that's not gonna be conducive to her growth. That would really upset me.
And my thing is this: your actions, what you doing now and what you been did, is gonna help her grow. What you did with Alexis, that's gonna help her grow, because what you doing now is not helping her. And from what I hear of how you know, treat her and everything like that, what you said that you do, that you even know that you don't treat her with 100%, which this is what the guy said in a little clip that he watched. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Jesse, I think it was. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't give her 100%. You know what I'm saying? And you see Erica making all these sacrifices for you, but you ain't willing to make the same sacrifices. So you already know that you ain't treating her how you need to treat her, but at the same time, you're keeping her around. So to be honest, you really don't think she the one, and you really don't want her.
I feel like she only does certain things to appease to who she thinks I want to be with. Oh. I mean, my current heart posture is at a point where I feel like I'm open. I feel like,
you know what I'm saying? And therefore, that explains why you moving how you moving. Saying you single, saying you this, saying you that. Okay. So yeah, and after that, he talks to Alexis, and they was on a patio and something like that. And Alexis was talking about, you know, she catching feelings and stuff. And Kendall was saying he catching feelings. and she said something about moving out. Well, not moving, but this is where she stay in LA. And he said something along the lines of, you know, what you mean you moving back to LA? You gonna be coming back to where I'm at and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say that outright, but those were the vibes he was giving off by what he said. Now, I don't really know what to think of that. I'm not gonna judge on that, because if they decide to leave together, then that's on them. It's their life. I ain't really got nothing to say to that. I just tell Alexis, just be careful, because when you up and move with somebody, sometimes it could mess you up, and you don't know if he 100% with you on this. So just feel the vibe before that. Now, it was a elimination ceremony or something like that. Super quick, you know, really wasn't too much about it. But what happened was everybody talking. Kendall, he like the boss man somewhere, and he said he fired people and he ain't got no feelings about it. He just be like, all right, I'm gonna take money out your mouth and food out your kids' mouth, and I just normally fire people. It ain't no big deal. But, you know, he a businessman, obviously, and this is how he operate, this is how he move. And I ain't got nothing to, you know, it is what it is. Cause, you know, but just the way he said it was kind of harsh. But a business is a business, and I guess you gotta run it a certain way. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not in that business of, you know, firing people, so I don't know. Anyway, they discuss it over and stuff like that. And this when Julian step up, and he did a good job. Like, he did a super good job. It was clean. It was nice. It was to the point. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all good girls. I want to keep y'all here because, you know, y'all could be out there finding love, which Lauren said that's what she's looking for. And Catherine left also, and also Isabel. So those were some nice girls. Really ain't get to know Isabel, ain't see too much of Catherine. And Lauren ain't see too much of her, but she looked different than what she did in her pictures. I could tell you that. All of them do, but they all look good. It's 3 of them. They rolled out. After the elimination ceremony, Nicole wound up going to Kendall room with Alexis, and they do their thing. As Nicole has said, adult cuddling, or Alexis, one of them said something about adult cuddling, and that's what they did. And yeah. So Kendall, he's a lucky guy. Alexis was feeling some type of way about it. I guess normally if you do something, then I don't know. It seemed like this is one of her first experiences. I don't know how to relate to anything like that, but she seemed a little off. But I guess, you know, she might feel a little weird, but if everybody acting cool and it's nothing and they have a conversation about it, then I guess it'll be fine. Kendall said something about taking Nicole out on a date. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we're gonna see, because it might be an issue there. Now, Julian and Christian at the bonfire and everything like that. It was a video shown of her not trusting him or something like that.
Do you think what you saw on the bonfire, is that something that you're like, well, we can come back from this?
I don't know.
And only thing I can say is that this is a guy that kind of knows what he wants. And, you know what I'm saying, he even saying that he not going to jeopardize how he going to operate in the house going forward. He going to act the same how he been acting, and he wants to marry Christian. He want to start a family with her. And he didn't fought this hard up until now to win her trust back. So, you know, if she not careful, she gonna lose this man. Just saying. After everything, he is seen in the clip. He's crying and stuff like that because he don't know why Kristen don't trust him, and he in his head about it, and he thinking that she's growing and everything like that, and she might be moving on and stuff like that, but she's not moving on. I mean, well, she's not growing so far. Right now, she's stagnant, just how y'all relationship is. You the one who progressing. You the one who growing. You the one who working towards something. She's standing still. She's not doing nothing. She's living in the past. She keep blaming you for stuff, and even if she don't say it outright, she's still thinking it in her head. She don't forgive you, and that right there gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, she might lose this man. We gonna see. Tula sits down with Thomas and they talk, and she talk about Julian and says that if he ain't have a girlfriend or if his girlfriend slip up, she gonna be right there. She gonna be right there to catch him or to do whatever she gonna do, and however she put that. Now, Kristen, on the other hand, they get back from the bonfire and all that stuff like that. They get to the house, and Kristen talks to Griffin, I think that's his name, and she still don't trust Julian.
And I don't even know how to get beyond that.
Do you trust him?
No.
She don't know what she wants, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like she don't know what she wants. And it's crazy to me how you could be in an 11-year relationship and, well, I guess you could be comfortable and everything like that, and you could just be floating, and I don't know, I don't understand it. But if you see this man doing what he gotta do to make you happy, like, and if you don't want it, say you don't want it. But it seemed like she coming to the realization of that, but she still haven't forgave this man for cheating, and that's gonna be an issue. But at least she asking the right questions now. You know what I mean? At least they not in their own little bubble and it's just them two. She getting out and she talking to people and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. Because she need to continue asking herself these questions. Now, this is elimination time for the guys, and this one stuff gets a little crazy. And Christian says something about, oh, well, it's time to send the frat boys home and stuff like that and all this other stuff. So they basically send Tom, Trent, Rocky, and Evan home. She cut them. Well, not she, but they, as a group, cut them. Tom said his piece, and he said something about he just wanted to have fun. He really wasn't there for a relationship, and he just wanted to catch a vibe. That's it. And I don't blame him for that. He was honest and straightforward. So you can't be mad at the man for that. I'm, looking at him sideways because of some other things that he did, but you know what I mean? Yeah. So after that, Evan, he said something to Earn and, talked about, good luck to her and stuff like that. And then she speaks up, says that it was a group decision, and Evan came back and was talking to like Christian, like, hey, look, Christian and the rest of y'all sayonara, and y'all getting upset at me because I ain't remember y'all name. Christian came back talking about, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, you getting close to people and you don't remember their name and all this other stuff like that. And, Earn like, all right, whatever, send me home, whatever. Trent, he said some crazy stuff that really ain't make sense, and it was basically dumb. He should have never opened his mouth. I don't know who this guy was or who he is, but he shouldn't have never said nothing, because what he said was straight dumb. It was out of context and it wasn't even right. Anyway, this is what he said. Trent said to Christian, the fact that your man cheated on you is crazy, like basically just trying to throw it in her face. And Erica said, look, y'all need to reflect on this and stuff like that, because things getting too out of hand. And then he fired back like, oh, well, you need to reflect on your relationship and stuff like that. Trent went wild. That's all I'm gonna say. But the first thing he said was it was just out of context or whatever like that. But I guess he was feeling some type of way after being cut. But that's what happened with them. And after that, Christian sits down with Erica, and she says that she wants to be able to express herself how Erica expressed herself, and how she just like let her feelings come out and she able to talk about it. And Kristen realizing that, she don't have that same skill, it's a little harder for her, which is okay. But if you ask yourself the right questions, then you will get there, which I'm seeing that she is. And she's saying that it's hard for her because she's dealing with trauma. And, when she said this, I'm thinking about Julian and the cheating thing, and that may be some trauma there, you know what I'm saying, about the whole cheating thing. But if it was in the past, you definitely need to let that go. But then she gets at the bonfire and she sees Julian crying and stuff like that, and she don't know why. And this could be a problem. I mean, she don't know why he crying, but she's saying that she want to be there, and you know that you ain't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? You know that you didn't do nothing out of pocket, not physically. So it gotta be what you said when you was talking to somebody. So she need to think about that and think about what she said that could have affected him. You know what I'm saying? But, she basically go over, trying to figure out her feelings, and she brought up that her brother had passed away over an overdose and stuff like that. And that's one of the traumas she was talking about earlier. And something like that can close you up, and if it can have a negative effect if you're not expressing that with somebody. She got family, they said, so that could be a thing she could talk about and get that out, you know what I mean? So hopefully she do. Now, Corey and Earn, about them, we can start with Earn first, because I really ain't got too much to say about Corey. She talks to Shaq after they come back, and Shaq's still flirting with her, you know what I'm saying, and saying sweet things to her. And she apologized to Shaq for ignoring him, and she tell him that she close, she feel the closest with him and stuff like that. She even tells Shaq that after the party and everything like that, the little glow party and stuff, I think it was, she told Shaq that she pushes people away and everything. And she even pushed her boyfriend away. And she realized that's a pattern with her. And she could, look within herself to see certain things, or she just noticed certain little problems and issues that she has. So that's a good thing. But she talking to Shaq, and she tells Shaq that she still loves her boyfriend. So basically, ain't nothing gonna happen between
time on our date, and I had so much fun. And you are the closest person I have here.
But Shaq, on the other hand, he don't seems like he worried about that as much. since she made that clear. But what he does want is he wants to admit that at least they got a connection and she got a little bit of feelings for him. So I think that's reasonable. Shaq seemed like he cared about the girl in the short amount of time that they talked and everything like that. She told him, you know, express your feelings the way you want to. Don't, you know, close yourself off. Ain't nothing wrong.
Feel ashamed for being open about how you feel because that takes courage.
Yeah, well, everybody doesn't have you.
And I'm gonna have to disagree just a little bit because you can express your feelings and everything like that, but you gotta be careful, man. There's some females out here that take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? You expressing your feelings just outright and so fast, you could be feeling something and they cannot. And then they realize that they got you on the hook. Then they start playing games. People do this sometimes. You never know, but you gotta be careful. It's good to keep your cards close to your chest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't always, especially dealing with feelings, you know, just bring it down a level. If you at 10 with your feelings and expressing yourself and all like that, bring it down to like 7, 6.5. And then you could, you know, raise it up when you need to, but depending on how the other person feeling. But other than that, you know, don't be going to express yourself because you already got into an argument with Rocky and Trent about you expressing your feelings and they not understanding you and Blake and all that other stuff like that. So just be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? But you are who you are. You can't change who you are. So, you know, I'm not, it's just me. I'm just giving my take on it because this is how I am. But I can't speak for nobody else. I'm just saying that kind of served me well. And also when, and also when I was getting out of control with my feelings, it didn't serve me well. So that's just what I learned. But, okay. Now at the bonfire, she sees Nicole and Mandy. They was talking about how Corey so down on himself and how she thinks that Earn is a alpha female and that, you know, she's type A personality and she wants things the way she wants, and she liked it Earn when, you know, he was the manager at the little bar or whatever that they was working at, and she was under him and he was over top of her as far as in stature and stuff like that. She liked it, that type of balance and stuff like that, you know. And balance or just craziness, because what does it matter if he's a manager and somebody that works with you? But she got this, I don't know. I think females could express it better. Me personally, I think it's stupid. I think that you vibe with who you vibe with and you're attracted to who you're attracted to. And because of a person, I don't know. I don't know how to express that. But to me, it don't seem right. It seemed like if a person is, I guess when he was a manager, everything was fine and everything was cool because I guess you like a more dominant guy, or the power dynamic there was different. And then all of a sudden you see him for who he truly is. And now it's like, oh, he's not this boss type guy. He's just a nice, normal guy that got issues like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And you just decide to kind of stomp all over him. But, you know, she don't agree with the girls, but the girls did have a little bit of a point. far as the she liked him before, who he was before, and not who he is now, she think. But she didn't agree with the other girl said about she brought him to the island just so she could break up with him and stuff like that. And she even said, Earn even said herself that she does regret a little bit about bringing him there. But she didn't say she regretted, but she says that she's not cool with it. And she really says that she is scared, and she never been scared to lose somebody like she's scared of Corey.
Because it's not true, and how I felt when I first got here is different than how I feel now.
And it seems like Earn is coming around to the fact that maybe you just had a nice guy and you just need to dial it back a little bit. Like, you want so many things. Earn wants so many things. Like, just accept what you have, okay? And if you want other things in a relationship, then if you think that you could get that, then leave Corey alone and let somebody else that's going to appreciate him get him. Because right now, you out here looking crazy. But she is understanding that she made a mistake, and she seems like she really wants Corey. Corey, on the other hand, he talks about, I think this was at the bonfire, how ashamed he feel and how down he feel.
It is that makes it difficult for you to open up.
For me, opening up is a weakness.
Because he's not where he wants to be at in his life compared to his parents and stuff like that. He feel like that he should be in a better situation and stuff like that. But I would say this, everybody that's out here that you see driving these cars, getting on these buses, going to work, and all that stuff like that, everybody is out here struggling. Everybody out here trying to make it. You are not that different from everybody else. I know you may have put some expectations on yourself, and it's good to have goals and it's good to have dreams, and that's okay. But you feeling down on yourself because you're not where you want to be. Everybody want to be someplace different. Everybody want more. Everybody want better. Everybody don't, you know what I'm saying? It's all about, oh, I gotta, once you get this, oh, I gotta have that one. I gotta have this. I gotta have more. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Corey should really be able to see that it's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, have some more self-awareness and some more self-respect in yourself to realize that everybody out here struggling. You gonna get to where you gonna get to when you get there. As long as you trying. If you're not trying, then that's something different. But if you trying, at least you giving the effort and feel good with the effort that you putting in to what you getting. That's all I got. And how I feel about Earn and Corey together, I do feel like Earn did contribute to, the way Corey feel a little bit, but it's also on himself also. He also had some things that was before Earn, and Earn probably just made it worse. But it's some things before Earn that, he had issues with, but, Now for the final couple, Thomas and Chelsea. I really ain't got too much on Thomas, so I'm going to start with Thomas. Thomas at the bonfire, Thomas sees the clip of Chelsea and Tom in the diary room or whatever you want to call it. And Tom was in there basically talking bad and down about Thomas, Chelsea boyfriend.
But it's just unfair.
I can't deal with you right now. I'm just saying.
It's loyalty right there. It's loyalty. Why would you bring that kind of
I
loyalty
can't.
to Temptation Island? I'm just saying.
Guys are doing is just kind of putting down us. There's a term for it, it's called dirty macking. But
And, you know, they ain't show the whole clip, and I'm sure some things that was left out, but this is Thomas M.O. Oh, why your boy bring you here? You know, you very loyal, and, you know, along with some other stuff that's kind of putting Thomas down, and you could tell by Thomas' reaction that he basically called it out. And he called it dirty macking. And basically, dirty macking is when you doing what Tom do. Shitting on somebody's boyfriend and talking about how, oh, he ain't doing this for you, he ain't doing this for you, oh, I could do better for you, and stuff like that, and just stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? And Thomas ain't like that. Now, Chelsea, on the other hand, she gets back to the house and she talks to Ern again and saying how she has a crush on Tom and everything like that. And that, you know what I'm saying, she thinking about moving things forward with Tom and all this other stuff.
It's like, I don't want to, like, do something and then he and I, like, still want to be together. And it can work. But then the fact that we click so good.
And what I'm saying to myself is that you listening to Ern, she ain't even got her stuff right. If she ain't got her stuff right, how she gonna stir you right? How does that work? Somebody talk to me, somebody tell me something. Anyway, how that went was that Ern basically told her, you should give it a shot. You should, you know what I'm saying, you know, see how this situation work out for you. What is you saying? Are you telling her to mess with Tom and to put her relationship on the line? And I don't know if Chelsea is doing this because she saw Tom kissing, she saw Sophie. She saw Sophie kissing Thomas in the little ceremony and stuff like that, the bonfire clip and everything like that. I don't know if she taking this same energy into this whole Tom situation or whatever like that, but she grown. And if Ern giving you bad advice and stuff like that, Chelsea grown, she could decide to do what she gonna do. We gonna see. I don't know, but we gonna find out. And not only are we gonna find out, we gonna find out if she's kind of like a hypocrite, just like how Julian said. But we gonna see if that's true, because this is the way it seemed like it's going, because, you know. Yeah. Now, what I noticed was that Chelsea did choose herself, though, because after the whole little elimination thing, I realized that Chelsea told Tom what it was, and, you know, she had to move on because of, you know, how he was going about in the house and everything like that. And I'm glad that she chose herself in this situation. But my thing is this: if Erica must have told you what Tom said to you, if Erica never told you what Tom said, if Tom never messed with Erica, said what he said to Erica, then y'all would have still been messing with each other. Tom would have been the same guy. He would have been the same guy as before, and it wouldn't have changed a thing. So I would say this: even if you did chose yourself and you realize that it was good to get Tom out of there for you could focus on Blake, because her and Blake have a talk a little late. Blake that she got a connection with him. Blake says he got a connection with her. It's look like they gonna move things forward. Now at the bonfire, she see a clip of Julian telling Thomas that out of all the crap that she put you through about how you act and what you doing, you know what I'm saying? And basically that's showing you as a hypocrite. And he told Julian told Thomas to look, whatever you want, do you, take what you want. And, you know, Chelsea basically not understanding what's going on in this whole situation. She like, oh, well, only thing that he possibly could have seen me do is dance with somebody. And if he gonna just throw everything away off because I was dancing with somebody, then so be it.
I feel like whatever he saw was probably me dancing.
And this is my problem. She doesn't even understand why. She don't know why that they had that conversation. She don't know what led up to the conversation. And my thing is this. I'm thinking about if somebody is disrespecting and talking down about your boyfriend in your face on national TV, why do you think that's cool? Do you think that's not cool? Did you have a conversation with him off camera, told him don't do that? No, you didn't. You sat there, you took it, you let Tom kiss you on your face while he was bashing your boyfriend, Thomas. That's the reason why they had the convo. And you don't see that as a problem. You thinking it's because you dancing. Nobody give a damn about them fucking dancing. We give a damn about the respect level, the disrespect level. Do you care enough about me to stand up for me? But now, after all that, she says that she want to move forward by opening up with Blake, and I guess we're going to see how that go. But that's my recap, guys. I did the best I could to try to break everything down. Let me know if y'all enjoyed it, if y'all didn't. If y'all somehow made it to the end of this video, I don't even know if people watched the whole video, but if you somehow made it to the end of the video, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up in the comment section, and you know, I would really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video.